everybody talks of psychological hurt. How can mind get hurt? What do you mean by it? If you see, this is being simply said, our mind is getting hurt, our mind is getting hurt. He said something, it hurt me. He did something, it hurt me. Or sometimes he didn't look at me, it hurt me. He didn't say anything, it hurt me. Everything is hurting, and it is being taken as something natural. How can mind get hurt? Answer that question.
If feelings got hurt.
You're just telling more words. I'm asking, the hurt means what? Something got crashed, something got deformed, something lost its natural shape and form. Hurt
Yes.
means basically some kind of collision, some kind of deforming of a solid object. When you say psychological hurt, where and how is the mind getting hurt?
Even though it is not a physical one, mind is not a physical one, it is an abstract one. But how we feel pain in the body, same thing. The pain will be felt in mind in an abstract way. It is not in a physical way or something change in shape or something like that. No. Pain is felt, like feeling.
I know pain is felt. I am not negating the pain. Pain is felt. I am only questioning it. As to why should get and how I should get the mind feel hurt. Okay, let me ask it another way. So are you trying to tell, I'm asking Divya only, so are you trying to say that is how it is supposed to be? That's natural. Are you saying it is natural?
Yes, it is natural. It is the quality. How physically physical changes hurt, like that only mentally we have one thing. Like if this is going to happen, we feel good. If this is not going in this way or a wrong way, or which we don't want to be in this way, it is not going in our way, then it is going to hurt. It is natural.
Okay. So mental hurt is natural. Now you said something. I will tell it hurt me. What will you do? I will tell it is offending me. What is the limit to this? Who will draw the limit? Which is hurt is normal, which is not?
It is difficult.
No, you said it is difficult. That is offending me. I'm asking, where do you draw the line? No, if you keep quiet, if you don't answer me, that will also offend.
Okay.
If I do it like this, you will call me mentally unstable, yes?
I can call that.
You will call. That means you have drawn a line. If it is within this limit, it is natural. If it crosses this limit, it is mentally unstable.
Correct.
Now, who will decide that line? In a general setting, if you call it natural, and if it is this is natural, this is not natural, collectively, how do we decide this? So, if you are saying calling what is natural, what is not is difficult, you are basically telling calling who is mad, who is not is also difficult.
Correct.
Yes?
Correct.
Is that satisfactory?
Yes.
So in that sense, what will happen next is, if the majority of the people do what I just did, I just gave an example. But whatever you say, I get offended. If majority of people become like that, that will become natural. So it just depends on the majority, isn't it?
No.
I'm saying, do you see where it is going? If you say it is natural. So if majority of the people become like this, even normal conversation, is it going to be possible? It is already becoming more and more difficult.
No, yes. Every minute.
You already see that. I don't know about other countries. I know about Indians. In the last 20 years, I have seen how the touchy is the better word. How touchy human being is becoming gradually, more and more touchy, increasingly touchy, and that is being psychologically touchy, and that is being they will push the limit a little bit, and everybody will start doing it, and that will become the norm. That's what normal is. They'll push the limit even a little more. That is the norm. Push it even more. That is the norm. Where are we going towards? See, if you call it natural, that is the only possibility. There is no other possibility to it. Either you have to get rid of the basis itself. You shouldn't be calling it natural. Psychological hurt, the very concept of psychological hurt has to be questioned. Or if you say it is natural, then you should be ready to push it to any length. It will be pushed. You don't have to do it personally. It will get. That's the only two possible options. Did you follow this?
Yes. Yes.
I'm not giving you do this, you do that. I'm telling there are two choices. Either you question the very basis of it. So when you question the very basis of it, now you will be trying to push the line this way. Anywhere, wherever people have drawn a line mentally, this is normal, this is abnormal, you can apply the same thing and it will collapse at some point. See, we talk of insanity and sanity as a duality. In your senses means you are sane. Out of your mind means insane. You have created a duality. But if you actually look at these people who we call as they're out of their mind, are they out of their mind or they're more entangled in their mind? You get my question?
More entangled.
This is a common usage. I'm not saying this is some technical word, but common usage, we have come to use this word. He's out of his mind means he's insane. But they're actually not out of their mind. They are much more enmeshed, entangled in their mind. Yes?
Correct.
But instead of acknowledging that, we have made a duality. I am in my senses, he's out of my mind. You know why we did that? Because if we accept reality as it is, that they are much more entangled in the mind, which means that I am less entangled in the mind, which means he is more mad, I am less mad. Yes? You're following?
Yes.
Therefore, we have just created a binary duality. He's out of his mind, I am in my mind. No. You are in your mind, he is much more in his mind. So if you call him mad, you are only less mad.
Less mad.
See, I don't know if people, obviously people didn't plan out all these things and came up with the word. But I think all this is happening so unconsciously. Why we came up with such usage? To avoid acknowledging the fact that I am only less mad, he is only more mad. I am less entangled in the mind, he is more entangled. That's the fact. To avoid seeing that, we have come up with this usage. But the thing is, if you don't create this dummy duality, if you accept this fact, he is more entangled in the mind, I am less entangled in the mind, then suddenly another possibility opens up. You can reduce entanglement further, yes? So many more things are possible now. If you don't accept, it is done. Nothing more is possible. If you make a duality, he is mad, I'm not. It's done. Now nothing can be done about this. Now the only possibility is that you can get mad. That's all. Because you have made a duality. Mad and no mad. I'm not mad. So the only possible thing left for you to explore is madness. myself with that. So if you accept that this is, he is more entangled, I am less entangled, suddenly it means I can become much more less entangled. Less and less. Maybe I can make it so negligent and even completely disentangle myself from the mind.